Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Life Coaching with Ty. I am Coach T, and today's message is just persevering through trying times, okay? Well, what's in my cup? Let's talk about what's in my cup first. Okay, I am drinking some tea that's brewed from elderberry, dandelion root, burdock root, and mullein. I may be saying it incorrectly. And so yes, sipping a little healthy, and so far the benefit that I know for sure from this drink is that it gives you an energy boost instantly, okay? And I got this cup from Dollar Tree today, y'all, and when I tell you it keeps this drink hot, this tea has been in here for a while, and when I first tried to drink it, I burnt my tongue and my lip. And this is like after maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and now it's hot and drinkable. Okay, so go to Dollar Tree, they $5 and they super cute, okay? All right, but seriously, persevering through trying times, okay? And usually when you're at your peak, like you've had enough, you want to react, you're tired of turning the other cheek, you're tired of being a bigger person, this is when you know your breakthrough is on the way, okay? And the devil is testing you to see if you're going to react those same ways you used to react. And you best believe if you do choose to react those same ways, there will be consequences for your actions, okay? There are always consequences for your actions, so don't ever think anything is ever totally unseen or unknown or undone, because what a person don't know, God knows for sure. So if that person don't get you back, you gonna get it back, okay? So this is why you want to do good by people. But sometimes, I guess, I'm not gonna say I guess, but I'm noticing sometimes when you're chosen, or sometimes when you're really ready for change and you're ready to give your life over to God, in those moments is when you get tried the most, with the hardest temptations, with the hardest people it was for you to overcome. Like the list goes on, and it's there so you can choose differently. You have to choose differently without like repercussion. Like, I need to see if you're really healing from this, okay? Because if you go to this again, I'm gonna make sure it ends the same way, if not a little bit worse. Like, I'm pretty sure we all can relate to that's how life works. But what I'm saying is, if you're tired of being a bigger person, continue to be the bigger person just for a little bit longer, okay? Continue to see it through. And as you're seeing it through and taking what it is you're taking in, the stress, the anxiety, depression, in that process, make sure you're still planning out your action steps. Like, you need to also be planning out, how are you going to get yourself out of this situation? What are you going to do to really make a change? Like, what are you going to do to avoid this situation again? Because even if you do leave a certain person alone, we often run into the same people with different faces, the same spirit. If you haven't outgrew the lessons, like, a lot of stuff isn't just simple. A lot of stuff is spiritual. Like, a lot of stuff is like really serious, and people just think it's a game, and it just don't be a game. So I just want to say, like, if you're being tempted, if you're being pressured, and I know, like, situations may vary. You get what I'm saying? Like, some of you may be in some life or death situations, literally, and you don't need to take that lightly. Like, if you feel the urge, or you feel the fear that this person might take you up out of here, or you scared to go to sleep because, just the vibe between you and this other person, like, it makes you feel uncomfortable, then you need to react on that. Like, we don't have too many chances. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's either react on what your gut is telling you, or be another story for somebody else to learn from. You get what I'm saying? Like, we got to put an end to the cycle. A lot of the times when we get in the cycles, it's because we put ourselves in the cycle, right? And once we didn't put ourselves in the cycle, we didn't got comfortable, and now we want to stay in the cycle and accept whatever it is that's leaving us drained, depressed, anxious, suicidal, delusional, you name it, right? So yeah, I just want to say, I don't really know who this message is for, but this is just what I'm led to speak on today. And I'm so sorry that I have been gone for a while, y'all. But I will say, the break was needed. And hopefully I'm able to come back with, you know, more videos and get a little bit more comfortable, you know, like doing my podcast like this and actually setting up. When I stopped doing podcasts, my equipment broke, and it's like I would record dope episodes and I play it back and couldn't hear nothing that was stated. And it got to the point where I just got a little fed up with it, and then life, you know, kicked in and we're here. Okay, but I got some new things coming. I really do got some new things coming. Some new things we're gonna be speaking on, more topics. I am more active on TikTok. Apparently this is the only thing that I could really be a little loyal to, I guess you could say. So for daily inspiration, you can check me out on TikTok at Life Coaching with Ty. But yes, the main two things was on my mind was, you know, remaining being a bigger person. Okay, remain acting like if you claim that you serve God, if God is who you serve, you know, act like you're someone of him. You're not judgmental. Okay, you are patient. Okay, you use discernment. Like, people of God, this is what he gifted you with. So if he's gifting you with that, make sure you're listening to what he's expressing to you. Make sure you pay attention to the signs, you know, just before things end up too bad, like because you never thought it could happen, or because you was naive to it happening. And a lot of times, you know, we have to save ourselves, because when you're in these type of situations, you don't really want to talk to nobody about it. A lot of the times you're embarrassed because you're in love at the same time. So you're fighting the emotion of love, and then you also fighting being abused, and you confused because you don't want to hurt that person, but that person hurting you. And it's after years and years of the same conditioning, it becomes stuck. It becomes a way of life. It becomes acceptable to some people, and that's not okay. Okay. So, I don't know. I really hope someone is able to listen to this and really understand, like, to me personally, and I don't really come off as too emotional. You know, some people might say I'm like cold shoulder, so I'm just basically straightforward and, you know, straight to the point. But for me, I just feel like if you're already threatening me, I mean, why not take the risk of getting you up on my way if my eyes is looking slim anyway? And that's just me. Like, ask for help if you're being, you know, if you're being abused. Ask for help. You don't want the person to go to jail, then you need to find a way to try to talk to the person, let that person know that, you know, I can't go through this, but I can't be with you either. And 9 times out of 10, if you're already at that level, that person's not even going to be able to handle that situation, you know, rationally or reasonably, which is why enforcements have to be called. But you got to think about you. And if you got kids, you need to think about your kids. You need to think about y'all's safety. You need to, you know what I'm saying, you need to put yourself first, because who's going to take care of this baby if this person is already not even making sense with you, right? Love and light to all, man. And again, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been tuning in. Thank you to people even tuning in while I haven't even been putting, you know, anything out. I'm so grateful, and I am open to new clients. If you feel interested to book a session with me, you can book at www.coachedbyty.com. Okay. And the website's pretty self-explanatory. Wherever you want healing in is 4 different categories where I offer coaching. You know, anything from confidence to self-love to changing your mindset, mindset shifting. You can, you know, book accordingly. And again, thank you to those that book already. I already said love and light, but bye.